We haven't touched upon the fact yet as well, potentially very good news now about Plough Lane this week. What's the buzz around the dressing room? Because you're one of those players that really takes an interest in what's been going on with that, don't you?
Yeah, it was funny actually, because I went out to I had to go to the stadium to pick up my football boots, and I bumped into Eric, and this was a couple of days before the news came out, and we had a long chat about it, and he was saying maybe if they had to call it in again, it would be delayed, and we were both talking about how amazing it would be if we could get the ball rolling, and obviously the news came out a couple of days later, and I was just obviously delighted because I know how hard he's worked, I know how hard everyone at the club has worked to get to the point we are now, and it just seems like now there's a bit of light under the end of the tunnel, and everyone can start putting things into place to make it happen.
I think we've got to talk about, of course, as well as 100 appearances now for AFC Wimbledon. How does that feel?
It's amazing. I remember someone off the Bristol Rovers mentioned it, I think it was on social media, and I think it's a long time coming for me really. I know I've had a few injuries here and there, which has been frustrating for me, but yeah, it's a great privilege for me and a great honour.
How much does it kind of mean to you now, with having been with this club and done 100 appearances? Because when you started out, you probably never envisaged I would have done 100 appearances for AFC Wimbledon.
No, never. I remember, I think my first ever game was Exeter away on a cold Tuesday night, and unfortunately lost that game, but it's been a great journey from there, obviously coming on loan that season and staying out the last game of the season, then having a couple of years away, and then coming back and having obviously the promotion winning season and having a really good season last season, staying in League One. So it's been an incredible journey for me. There's been a few lows, obviously, with maybe a couple of injuries and a few sticky patches, but overall there's been a huge amount of highs for me, and I've enjoyed literally every minute of it. And I know a lot of people say that, but I really have. It's been the fans, the staff, you guys, everyone at the club's been just been privileged to work with, and I've really enjoyed it.
The knee slide celebration at Bury. Well, take us through the celebration, because it doesn't happen too often for you, does it?
No, it doesn't, unfortunately. This goal was long overdue, really. But yeah, it was just great to see it at the back of the net. Like you said, it doesn't happen very often, so I've got nothing planned.